Hola and welcome back, Masters and Princesses. I hope you are doing well today. Here we are, World Domination, track 2. We started off with a bang with track 1, I Can't Live Without You. Whoa, I am glad that we jumped into this album. I've been waiting for this album for a while. Like, this has been, like I said before in the previous video, this has been the album I've been waiting to jump into, so I'm really stoked about it. But today we are listening to Play, which I've done a reaction to a long time ago. I didn't even check what the date was, but it's been a while. And I'm honestly starting to feel like BAND-MAID is similar to my other favorite band, Dave Matthews Band, because Dave Matthews Band has a huge catalog of music, right? And like sometimes I'm listening to them and then I go, oh yeah, I forgot that this song exists. And it's fun. It feels like you're rediscovering their music for the first time again for like the 20th time. And with BAND-MAID, that's how I feel too, which is really fun for me because it means their music never gets old. There's so much music to explore all over again. So I'm excited to get into this and explore it again for the second time. And then also I'm going to end up exploring it a third time on my Patreon with the score study, as well as another live that I apparently have the DVD for. So anyway, before we jump in, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe, share as you wish. And if you want to check out more, there's those links down in the description below for my Discord, as well as my Patreon, where you can check out extra content, free content, and now there's also anime reactions on there if you're interested. So without further ado, let's jump in. Also, just in case if you're wondering, yes, we're using the album version because I've already done the reaction to the official live video. So taking away the visual from me, I feel like will be more interesting for me this time around, because I'm not even sure if I'm going to say the same thing I said in my previous video because I haven't watched it. No, I refuse to watch myself. So yeah, just in case you didn't know. So let's get into it. God. Okay, yeah. The bass line. Good God. Guitar line underneath. See, I'm telling you, I don't remember the intro of this song at all, but I remember Psyche's singing, because normally I remember intros to song, but this is all I remember, the Psyche vocals and the lyrics being in the rhythm that they are. So that's what came back to me immediately. Okay, without thinking about it, I didn't even look at the score for Play before I reacted to this, so I literally am going in blind. So I'm really curious as to what that bass line is, because I forgot how intense the bass line is. Like, what is Misa doing? It sounds like she's playing 16th notes. I wouldn't put it past her at all, but there's so much activity in the intro and there's so much activity within the pre-chorus that I want to know what's happening. And also the guitar part as well. There's a lot happening in the guitar part, and I'm wondering how much movement is in there, because I feel like I hear different pitches, but it could be, again, that there's multiple layered guitar parts. I wouldn't put it past Konami, now looking at scores, that she has 2 alternate guitar parts written in her guitar 2 part. So she tends to do this, which it's genius, just adding more layers to the cake of what is BAND-MAID. So all these, yeah, the guitar and bass have to be in unison. Obviously bass is lower, right? Or dum digga 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 digum, dum digga 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 digum, something like that, right? I cannot wait to look at the rhythm. But that's what I'm hearing in the guitar part and the bass. It's in unison. We just hear a lot of the bass, and I'm okay with that. Digga 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 digga. I think the guitar actually keeps chugging along too. Okay, cool. So there we hear the rhythm of the motif, right? Yeah, we hear dug up, dug up, but the first time you don't hear that. Am I crazy? Yeah, here we get da-da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da, da-da-da. But the second time we get into this right here. That's cool. So again, they are layering, and the layers is what keeps you coming back for more, and you just hear a little bit different musical ideas every single time. So again, we're getting into the next part. There's going to be more build. What I really love about, and I don't know if they did this on purpose, and I don't know about you guys, but when I'm listening to this track, I'm listening to Akane in this section, and it feels like her bass kick is right in the center of my face, like sound-wise, like omnidirectional audio. I'm not even sure if that's what that's called, but I'm not an audio person. I'm a musician. So it sounds like her bass kick is right here in the center of my nose and my mouth, but then when she does her movement across the toms, I can feel it going from like the side of my eye to like the center of my left eye, which is really odd. But it's also a really cool feeling because it feels like Akane's inside my brain. Just tell me I'm not crazy. Go listen to it and see if you can feel her moving around in your head. It's a really neat experience. And I love that they did that it's not just in the ears. Do you know what I mean? It's moving around. It's like she's crawling around in my brain. And I love that. Literally BAND-MAID's in my brain. But listen a little bit. Yeah, there's a solo guitar line in the background. Akane's double pedal. Return of material. Of course. That, yes, same thing as usual. They know, okay, good writing. This is not just BAND-MAID. This is just good writing in general. Good writing is where you take the section and decide to manipulate it one more time so that the audience jumps in and goes, whoa, they did that because, again, the dropout of the rest of the band and just hearing that bass section with Psyche's vocals, it's what makes that fun, okay, is we're hearing something that is a bass instrument. It's supposed to be that low end, that rattle that you want to feel deep down inside, right? And then there's Psyche's vocals that are higher, they're up here. We just naturally have that gap. But the gap is what makes it fun to listen to. It makes it just high contrast. You're listening for her voice, but you don't know who you want to listen to most, and then you realize you just want both of them, right? Now, nothing too crazy other than the fact that when we had the return of material, obviously there's more tone, more loud, more guitar, more strumming. There's added rhythm to that section, or at least what I'm hearing. They put the layers. It feels like they took the layers and kind of put it together. There it is. And then we get into that section. I want to go back a little bit for that. So the start of this, we're going to get everything. And now, also the addition. Now, I love what Akane is doing with the drums too. We're gonna take it back here in a second. Oh yeah, halftime, baby. It's those kind of sections that make you feel like you're floating, okay? Those halftime sections are just the contrast you need with a song that feels like heart pump, right? It's going da, 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 ba, 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 ba. You feel that pump, and then all of a sudden, which is cool because that halftime feel. I know I'm being ridiculous, like I'm singing Kane's bass kick part, and the reason why I'm singing it is because that halftime feel is going. Meanwhile, Akane is adding these like shotgun, like AK-47 shots, and I'm just like, girl. But it just creates enough contrast for you to feel like you all of a sudden, you've been running, and then all of a sudden you've jumped off the biggest cliff, and you're just flying and waiting to pull the parachute, pull the cord, right? Now, oh my gosh, can I find it? That bass guitar, obviously Konami and Misa trading off. This is that introduction of Akane's drum kick too. It's a nice little conversation between Misa and Konami. Shut up. Here we go. Halftime. Hey, hey. Listen to that bass kick. And where it is on the beat is insane to me. Building up momentum again. It's not very often I feel like we get a solo just like in the outro. But I know we got Misa and Konami in the middle, but like I love that ending. Was it last week that I said Konami had a very Beethoven-esque style solo? When did I say that? I know I said that. Was that last week? Guys, the weeks are running in together. Again, as much as I love marching band, I am losing my mind. It feels like I don't know what day it is. I don't know when I woke up or whatever. We have a few more months. It's okay. We're almost there. Anyway, but that ending, it feels very not Beethoven, but very Bach. And I was reading comments the other day and somebody had a great comment saying Konami, her style of composition brings a sprinkle of essence of classical into the hard rock category. And they're not wrong. That was such a good comment. And I wish I remembered who commented that because I should be shouting you guys out. But I just want you to know, if it was you, chef's kiss. Great comment. But guys, oh my God. I am too excited to jump into this score analysis. But I don't even remember what I said the first time. I hope I picked out new things this time. But it's hard not to pick out things, I guess, now that I'm not seeing what's happening. But I also think when I visibly see what the maids are doing, I can also kind of pull it out because I can see what their hands are doing. But anyway, this is great. Second time, it still feels like I'm listening to a new song. Yeah. I've been reading more comments lately. The skin has grown thick. We are now a duck with water off my back, so it's not a big deal. You know what? I know some days it'll get me down, but it'll be fine. Whatever. But I want to hear what you guys have to say, what your thoughts are, and yeah, what do you think about that comment that I talked about earlier that I, pathetically cannot remember the user's name, but thinking about Konami bringing the classical into the hard rock, because you know how I feel. I'm just curious what you guys think. Now, my question to you guys though is, do you feel sometimes that as you're listening to the BAND-MAID catalog of music, have you listened to a song that you go, oh yeah, this one exists? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And as usual, before I go, if you like the channel, like and subscribe, share as you wish. Discord, Patreon's down in the description. If you want to watch the video of me doing score analysis, that'll be on Patreon. And as usual, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next BAND-MAID Sunday. Peace out.